May. I haven't done one of these in a minute, but this is going to be for my Geminis, my Libras, and my Aquariuses, all right? So we're going to get a quick message in for y'all, see what's going on in the ethers for the air signs. And maybe I've been missing me because I've been missing y'all, all right? So let's get a card out for each sign, and we'll take it from there, okay? So let's start off with Gemini. Let's get Gemini here. We have reflection, illusion, self-examination, and distortion. For Libra, and you have number 13, Gemini, okay? Libra, you have 22, sacred journey. Ooh, so you're doing some type of development. Both of you guys are doing elevations, right? Both of these cards have the same look to them. Okay, so I like that. Life cycles, family, transformation. So Libra, your energy is about relationships. It's about family. It's about your friends, right? The people that you deal with on an everyday basis. Gemini, your energy is about your relationship with yourself, right? And those around you, how they reflect upon you, how, the people you hang around say something about you. So for Aquarius, what did we get? We get the Temptress. Ooh, Aquarius, what you got going on? Seductive, deceit, and a broken promise. So you may have Aquarius may have had some type of trust in something, was tempted by something, was brought into something, but slowly but surely realizing that it's not all that it's meant to be, right? Number 15. It's almost like that devil energy. Okay. Well, what's going on? Okay, what's going on? The reflection for my Geminis here. And if you may have Gemini in your chart, you may not. This message may connect with you either way, okay? So for my Geminis, what is this reflection, this self-examination? All right, you may have some type of distorted view about something, right? About how something is supposed to work or how it's supposed to work out, right? Maybe you're looking at someone else wanting something from them, but it's really you're supposed to be finding it, right? Knowledge, the book number 26, education, knowledge, research, unknown and mystery. I feel like you're digging deep into who you are, where you've been, how you do things, how you, lessons that you've learned. I feel like this is the time for you to go back to really, to really just see what progress you made, where you need to work on things more, right? This is where you're doing journaling at this time, right? Looking at old journal notes, writing down your dreams, Gemini. You may be studying at this point, trying to work your way up into something, taking notes, remembering things. Okay, let's see. For Libra, it says you are very close to achieving your goals, okay? So with this sacred journey, you're getting closer and closer to where you want to be, right? You're finding more fullness and wholeness in your partnerships and your relationships with yourself and with other people, all right? I like that energy for you, though. I feel like you're feeling a lot better at this time. You're doing better when it comes to just the progress that you're making. I feel like with all of these trees and this, maybe you were far away. It didn't look as close before, but I feel like, you still kept going through the fog, through the thick of something. You kept going into this journey because you know that it was meant to be, right? You were meant to be doing this. You were meant to have this experience, right? To learn from it, to grow. So you are achieving what you're meant to be achieving, right? You're actually, and I'm hearing somebody here is actually finding their purpose with the journey that they're on, right? You're coming closer and you're in more understanding of what your purpose is, what you're meant to be doing, what your gifts are, right? What's the role that you play in your relationships? Okay, Aquarius, you have Capricorn energy, and it says your hard work is paying off, okay? So the Temptress. Don't be deceived by your failures, Aquarius, all right? You are doing very well, right? You may want things to look a certain way, be better than what they are, but it's like just telling you to keep working. This is the messy part of something, right? Everything doesn't always look as good until you get through the motions, right? Sometimes when an artist is painting, you don't see the full, right? You can't really see what they're doing. It doesn't make sense until the picture is complete. So your hard work is paying off, right? You're working to complete some sort of picture, right? It may not look good. You may want it to look better. You may want this journey to have a certain aesthetic, right? But again, I'm seeing like this being the dirty work that you have to do in order to achieve something. All right. Let's see. Let's dig a little deeper. Let's go Gemini. With your education and the reflection that you have. This illusion, the distortion, right? You're trying to get more information. You're digging deeper. You're finding the truth. You have number 13. So a lot of things are being revealed. Old ideas that you may have had, or you're learning new things. Okay, you have the Three of Cups and you have the Lovers card. All right, that's good energy, right? You're making choices on things here about the people that you surround yourself with. I feel like you're learning about new things, and this is bringing you into new groups of people. And when that happens, you have to sometimes take a look at yourself, right? Because you're in a new environment, which means that there's a new part of you that is being exposed, right? And that it could feel really good, but it could also feel a little bit weird, right? It's like you having to adjust to other people, or you just happen to find your footing, your way, and doing something in some type of group mentality, right? I feel like you bring something to the table that is very pertinent, that is very important, is very revolutionary. Okay. Let me get 2 more cards here for Gemini. We have the Temperance card. Take your time. You don't have to rush through anything, right? Right now, things are cooking up, right? You're getting wiser. This King of Swords, he is very calculated in his moves. He doesn't necessarily move too fast if he doesn't have to, but he knows when to move quickly versus when not to. He knows the right formula for things, right? So that knowledge is you writing out recipes, maybe even, or finding a better recipe, right? There may be a certain formula, but you have a better one. You have something more elevated. So that's really good. So keep up the good work, right? I feel like whatever it is that you're doing is to break through some type of code even. Yeah, this is good. Okay, so let's see. My Libras, we have the King of Pentacles, money, resources, your wealth right now is important. Work, the Hierophant, all right? Dedication, all right? Learning here, learning how things work together, right? I'm hearing learning the markets, learning the path. Yeah, learning how to do something. This Knight of Swords is a very quick learner. With the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like you are rising up the ladder in some sort of way, or you're making some type of big achievement here. But with the Hierophant, I feel like this is a lot of commitment, right? You have commitment to your foundation, right? You have a commitment to how something works, to make sure it's in function and order, it's in working order, right? It's following what's supposed to be done. I feel like there's some type of learning though experience that you're gonna have where you are taught something, you are given some sort of tool that's gonna help you succeed, to have a better success rate at something, right? Everything is coming together though. I'm feeling like something's been ordained. Something's been written in stone almost. You have the King of Cups here. All right. You have to be in your very much like your creative side. This King of Cups. But this is being very, I'm seeing someone who is, when you get to the end of the road, that's where you want to give up. So you have to be very much in control of your emotions and how you're feeling right now. Making sure you're not thinking from a place of emotion, but more thinking from a logical, practical space, right? How do things work to get to the goal, to get to the end goal easiest and fastest, right? So that's what we're working on, your focus. So Aquarius, what do we have? We have the Hermit. Okay. Ooh. The Hermit. You've done a whole lot of searching. You've done a whole lot of research. You've worked very hard to kind of, like really come to like I'm hearing a sense of self acceptance, right? There is an energy though where you feel very comfortable in where you are, right? And but I do see here with this Page of Swords, right, and this Queen of Pentacles, you're being sought out at this time. Like the information that you have is being sought out, or whatever it is that you're studying, you're practicing. It's like on a very deep level how it's like you can't be easily swayed because this temptress is here. It's like almost to take you off of your track, right? Something maybe trying to move you, sway you, but this is not being easily swayed. This is noticing something before it even comes, like noticing the patterns of something. And then it's like, because you notice the patterns, you're able to work with it, right? Because like, almost like beating the system in some type of way, Aquarius, right? So you know the pattern of something, so you beat the system around it. You beat the loopholes. Excuse me, I'm sorry if he cleared my throat. You have the Three of Swords as well. The Three of Swords is like, I gotta get it. I gotta do it. I have to get there. Like I'm seeing somebody who's kind of tough on themselves with that Three of Swords, right? I'm hearing blood, sweat, and tears. Yeah, look at that. The star, Aquarius, with the Ace of Swords. That is your truth. You have to work a little bit harder than most, maybe, or, right? You had to be working that much harder not to get tempted or thrown off of your path, thrown off of your, your purpose, right? So be swayed and told differently than what is the truth that you know. So that may be hard for you at times, right? But it's just telling you that you are very good. Like you have a very strong sense of self. You're very grounded in who you are, what you know. And I feel like at this time, anything that doesn't make sense, right? If it's not useful, if it's not helpful, you're getting rid of it immediately. All right, there's something here that wants to tempt you to throw you off, but you can't be thrown off that easily. I feel like they'll wind up learning something from you and how to improve themselves before they can deter you from being better for yourself. Does that make sense? All right, so, all right, let's get one of these cards each for these signs, and let's wrap this up. One card for Gemini, one card for Libra. There we go. And one card for Aquarius. Thank you. So for Gemini, we have the grounded presence. Okay? Stay grounded. Stay in your books. Okay? You don't necessarily have to look at the reflection of anything. I'm seeing like blocking out TVs and stuff like that. I don't know. But it says stay grounded, have confidence, be authentic, self-acceptance, inner light, centeredness, radiating confidence. So you are good right now. Rooted in self-acceptance, your authentic presence, shine, stand firm, your inner light, illuminate your truth. And this is for Libra. It says peak serenity. I love this energy. Inner peace, serenity, high perspective, calm observation, clarity, stillness, emotional altitude. That's what I was talking about with this King of Cups, right? You got to be in a high emotional state, high functioning emotional state in order for things to feel balanced, okay? To feel good, to feel grounded and like you have a flow. So it says, from the quiet peak within, bathed in serene light, the vast landscape of self unfolds in perfect peace. And for Aquarius, we have a cheeky challenge. It looks like Mario. So for you, and then I say something is trying to tempt you, something's trying to sway you off your path. Playful confidence, lighthearted defiance, owning presence, self-assurance, style and sass, challenging norms, authenticity. So this is who you are, and it kind of ruffles some feathers at times, or people don't understand it, or who you are. You may have a certain personality that is just either larger than life, or people just see you as just like, maybe you think you're better than others and you really don't. This is just who you are. All right. It says, meet the world with a wink and a dare. Your playful power is undeniable when wielded with authentic style. When you stay true to who you are, people are going to love you and some people are going to hate you. But guess what? It don't matter because the ones that love me, they're going to be the ones that I gravitate toward anyway, right? That's how you got to think about it. So that is the message, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. I hope it resonated. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with more. Deuces. Bye.